Alright, what's up everybody? Peter Gilmore here on a late Friday night. Back at you with another video right here on Kill O Demon 669. Thank all of you for watching this video. Make sure you like this video. Hit that subscribe button down below. Subscribe to my other channels. All the links down below. Friend me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. Alright, hope everybody's having a great start to your weekend. Getting cold here in the Northeast. It snowed this morning. Got a little, about a coating to an inch. You know, it's a really bad morning here in the Northeast. You know, I left for work about what time did I leave? Left about 10 after 8. I didn't get in till like 10 o'clock. Fuck the MTA. That's my next rant video, by the way. So there's a spoiler for you. So, rant video coming probably on Sunday. We'll see. So, lot more videos coming from me. So, hopefully you all like them. Keep subscribing. And we're on our way up to 500 subscribers again, hopefully. So, we're close to 400 on this channel, TGC Reborn. Metal God's getting above 300 now. The Peter Gilmore Rant channel's getting back up to near 300. So, keep subscribing, keep telling your friends about the channels, and like the video, share more all over the internet. That's all I can ask. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as the title below says, it is time. What I'm going to be doing from probably now into the foreseeable future on this channel, Raw reviews, TNA reviews, and now NXT reviews. So, Monday you get your Raw review. Wednesday you get your NXT review, because now it's moving to Wednesdays. And late Friday, early Saturday morning you'll get your TNA review, because they're going to move into Friday. So hopefully everybody likes all the reviews and the new direction I'm going in. So if you don't like it, well, get the fuck off my channel. Alright, it is time for your NXT review for January the 8th, 2014. And it was a pretty good show. We started off the show with new NXT champion Sami Zayn, otherwise known as El Generico. And he comes out and the fans are going, ole, 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 ole! You know, all the Ring of Honor chants. So, he's about to speak, and he's like, takes the mic, oh, fuck it. And then he goes outside and celebrates with the fans with the NXT title. Then he goes back in, grabs the mic, he says, well, a proper thank you is in order. Then the fans start chanting, you deserve it. So, he talks about the title and what it means. And he says, in the hands of anybody else, it means you are the best. But in his, it's very different. You can do it your way. You know, you don't have to listen to anybody else or anybody else's bullshit. You know, just be you and do better than anyone else. And here's the proof. And he holds up the title. He says the title is not his, though. It's the fan, it's theirs. I mean, the fans and his. It's ours, or whatever we want to call it. He says he's not a wrestler or a WWE superstar. He's a man! He's 40! No, he's not 40. I don't even know how old Sami Zayn is. He's like 30-something now. At least 30-something. I know Kevin Steen is 30. I know that. I think they came up around the same time. So I think he's in his 30s, too, but I have to check on that. He says he's a man and the fans are his Zaniacs. Okay. And he says everybody plays an instrument. They write the songs that make the world sing. And the fans chant ole, ole, ole again. He goes, I love that song. He says NXT Our Evolution should have been his night, and it was, but it ended when Kevin Steen took him out. And he says that Kevin Owens was sweating and bleeding, you know, before, you know, in his debut, and he came out and hugged him when he won the title. And he says it was a very real moment, but Kevin Owens killed it. He hurt him, and he hurt Sami Zayn, but Sami Zayn says that he didn't hurt him, and now he's back, and he's ready to defend the title anytime, anywhere. So that brings out former champion Adrian Neville, Pac, whatever you want to call him. So he says that he's sorry to interrupt, and says that they had a battle the last time they fought, meaning at Our Evolution. They tore the house down and tore each other apart and gave it their very best. But in the end, Sami was the better man. Adrian says that he saw a new Sammy that night and then congratulates him as they shake hands, mutual respect for each other. That's always nice to see. So then Sammy says it means a lot to him, and he tells him that he doesn't know all the rules on the rule book, but he says that that Adrian Neville is due for a rematch. And then he says they haven't been 100% because of getting beat up by Kevin Owens. And then William Regal, the NXT GM, comes out. He says it's not about him tonight. It's about Neville and Sami Zayn. And he thanks him for their match at Our Evolution and says it was one for the ages. It was an awesome match if you haven't seen it. And he says he's proud of them, that they compete under the NXT banner. And then he agrees with Sami Zayn that Adrian Neville is due for a rematch for the title. So he grants Adrian Neville his rematch for this Wednesday night on NXT. So we can see Neville versus Sami Zayn Part 19 or whatever it is. A rematch for the NXT title. So that should be a very exciting match next week. I can't wait for it. So I give that first segment 3.5 out of 5 stars. Alright, we get a promo from the Vaudevillains, and they said tonight they get to right the wrongs from Our Evolution when the referee fucked them over. And they thank William Regal for giving them their rematch. And they say that tonight they can now show the world why they should be tag champions and why they are Soul Men. Or whatever they said. So I gave that 3 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we get to our very first match of the night. Hideo Itami, Kenta Kobashi taking on Curtis Axel. This match is okay. Curtis Axel was in control to start. Hideo comes back with a sick kick. And then the referee admonishes Itami, as he was beating the crap out of Curtis Axel in the corner. But this gave Curtis Axel control back. Then he starts beating the crap out of Hideo Itami on the ropes with some clotheslines. And he hits some sick knees to the head. He gets a near fall. And he keeps the pressure up, but Kenta comes back strong, hits a wicked clothesline, almost knocked Curtis Axel out of his boots. Then he hits a tornado DDT on the ropes and another clothesline off the top rope, and he only gets 2 3/4. Then he starts hitting some sick kicks. He goes for the running knee strike. I don't know, I forgot what he calls it. But Curtis Axel counters. He grabs his leg. He tries to go for the perfect plex, but Kenta countered, hits a spinning sick kick for the win. So Hideo Itami, Kenta Kobashi continues his momentum, and now that him and Devitt are going to start going singles competition, that should be very exciting to see. So I gave the Hideo's first singles match 3.25 out of 5 stars. I think it was his first singles match. I might be wrong on that, but whatever. All right, then we go to the back with Byron Saxton, who is going to be I believe I read something that I'll talk about in another video, but the Raw announce team got changed and the SmackDown announce team got changed. And I think Byron Saxton is going to be on the SmackDown team. I could be wrong on that, but whatever. I have to look at the news again. So anyway, Byron Saxton is with Natalya and Tyson Kidd in the back, and Nettie says that Tyson's preparing for his match with Prince Finn Balor next week. That should be a pretty good match. And then she asks him if he has any questions for her. So Byron congratulates her on the new season of Total Divas. And Natty thanks him. She says that she cries a lot on the show when, what else is new? And it's good to let it out. Then Tyson comes in, interrupts, and then he starts talking about his cat, saying that he does everything for his cats. He gives mouth-to-mouth to them, puts food in their mouth. That's kind of creepy. So Italian's trying to keep a straight face, and he even says that that's weird. But Tyson says that he has a lot on his mind now with his match with Finn Balor next week. Then Natty says that, well, she has a big match too. I'm assuming with Charlotte coming up, whenever that is. Actually, I think it's not Charlotte. It's for the Divas title at Royal Rumble. I believe it's going to be a 3-way between Paige and Nikki Bella. So that should be exciting. Yeah. But Tyson wants her to check on the cats. Then Natty's like, okay, Pumpkin, I'm going to go check on the pussies. Then Tyson... she leaves, and then Tyson then says he's not looking past Devitt next week, but he is, anyway, and he's looking to get the NXT title and be the face of the company. He says not only will he be the NXT champion and the face of the company, of NXT, I should say, he says he's going to be the new face of the ASPCA, and he's going to replace Sarah McLachlan. Okay. And he says he's a man of the animals, especially cats. and that's a fact. So Tyson loves the pussy, literally. Well, if he has a hot-looking bitch like Natalya, who can go wrong with that? But I digress. So it was a kind of a creepy little promo, but I guess it went somewhere, so I give it 3 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we get a hype video showing of Baron Corbin and the Bull Dempsey feud. And finally, we're going to see this match happen next week on the program. Baron Corbin against Bull Dempsey. I cannot wait. This match is going to be, as J.R. would put it, a slobber knocker. I cannot wait for it. It's going to be sick. Alright, match number 2, Alexa Bliss taking on the boss, Sasha Banks. This match was typical NXT Divas match. You know, Sasha Banks fought Alexa Bliss before and broke a nose. Now Alexa Bliss is back, looking for revenge. She starts off strong, hits a flip over powerbomb, gets a near fall. Then she goes for a head scissors takeover, but Sasha blocks it, takes it out for a near fall. But Alexa comes back, reverses a slam attempt into a roll up for 2. Then she gets another near fall. But Sasha fights back, puts her in the corner, and hits a sick, devastating double knee smash on the turnbuckles. Ow. Then Sasha brings her in the ring, hits the bank statement, and locks it in tight. Alexa goes, she taps out like a drunk bitch. So, Sasha wins again. You know, hopefully she'll get back to the NXT Women's title picture. You know, even though she can't beat Charlotte Flair. But I digress. Alright, so I gave that 2 out of 5 stars. And that was basically it. Alright, then we see Tyler Breeze saying that he's back and he's coming up next. But before that, we get a clip of Sami Zayn winning the NXT title from Our Evolution. And we get more hype for Neville versus Zayn, the rematch for the title next week. So, that should be nice. Alright, match number 3, Tyler Breeze in his comeback match taking on Chad Gable, part of Shoot Nation. You don't know what Shoot Nation is, just, Google it. And I was actually surprised at this match. Looking at Chad Gable, I thought it was just another jobber that they have in the NXT Performance Center, like CJ Parker and guys like that. But Gable showed me a lot of heart in this match. He's an Olympic athlete. I think he's a former Olympic champion, but I could be wrong on that. But he gave Tyler a run for his money. He started beating up on Tyler, but Tyler came back, starts beating up on Gable in the corner with some kicks. Gable then comes back, hits a nice judo throw, but, he took his eye off the ball, even after locking in an armbar submission on the ropes. Tyler comes back, hits the beauty shot for the win, and he gets a big win in his comeback match. So, I gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars, but, Chad Gable, I think he's going to be a future star. Within time, he hones his craft, and he doesn't get distracted too much. I think he could be a big asset for NXT, but we'll see what happens. Alright, then we get a Prince Devitt promo, and he says he's excited to face Tyson Kidd next week, and he praises him. He says he looked up to him when he was, when he was a kid, and he says he's a product of the Stu Hart dungeon. And he mentions that Tyson will have to use, he has a love of cats, and he's going to have to use all 9 lives to just survive his beatdown next week. So, that should be a good match. I can't wait for it. So, I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. Alright, main event time for the NXT Tag Titles. A rematch from Our Evolution. The Lucha Dragons defending against the Vaudevillains. This was a pretty good match. The champions, Kalisto and Sin Cara, were in control to start. They double teamed Simon Gotch. They hit a wheelbarrow senton for a near fall. And then Sin Cara locks in a sick-looking submission. It was just, he had him like in what Tara used to call the Widow's Peak, but then he held on like this, and I thought he was gonna break his back or something like that. You know how Sin Cara likes to botch, but whatever. But Simon breaks out of it and gets a near fall. Then Aiden English comes in, because Aiden English and Simon Gotch, the Vaudevillains. He comes in and they start taking control of Sin Cara, but Sin Cara comes back and beats on them on the outside. Kalisto takes out Simon, and they both hit double dives onto them, which is pretty nice. Then Kalisto tries for the triple jump arm drag. Say that 5 times fast. But Aiden English countered, tags in Simon Gotch, who basically destroys Kalisto with some knee strikes. Hits a nice head and arm suplex for 2.5. And then the Vaudevillains taking control of Kalisto, but Kalisto comes back and somehow gets a tag to Sin Cara of a head scissors. You know, he had the head scissors locked in, and then Sin Cara tagged him on the back. You know, blind tag, what it is. And Sin Cara then takes out Aiden English and Simon Gotch. He hits a sunset bomb on Aiden English, but Simon broke it up. Kalisto comes in, sends Simon to the outside. And then Sin Cara grabs Aiden English and puts him in a powerbomb position, and he tags in Kalisto, who comes off the top rope and does this weird freaking move. I don't know what you can call it, but it was impressive, I guess. He does like a corkscrew, and then Sin Cara just dropped him. It kind of looked botched to me, but, you know, it was effective, and they get the win to retain the title, so it is what it is. So I gave it 3.25 out of 5 stars. All in all, another good show from NXT. I mean, NXT is the show, the better of Raw and SmackDown right now. I mean, Raw was, not to say Raw was good this week. As I say, you know, the Authority owning Cena, which is always nice. So, you know, if you didn't watch my Raw review, go back a couple videos and watch it. You know, you always watch my TNA review that I did last night, and you know, and then watch this one. So you got all your bases covered for this week: Raw, TNA, and NXT. So it's a little fun. I'm gonna, you know, experiment with this, and hopefully I get a lot of views and a lot of likes. And I don't really, and probably get a lot of dislikes from all the faggot UK trolls out there that have no lives and just like to suck their own dick and hop on mine because they can't get enough of their own. But I digress. So thank you all for watching. Leave me a comment or a video response down below what you guys thought of NXT. If you have any wrestling questions, don't be afraid to leave it down below. I don't bite. I will answer your questions in due time. You know, on my next Q&A video. And hopefully I start getting a lot of questions. I don't have any questions right now, but hopefully, you know, I'm gonna start promoting it on here and on my Twitter page and on Facebook. So hopefully start getting a lot of questions in from Twitter, from Facebook. Still thinking about maybe doing ask.fm or Spring, but you know, I don't know how it works, so I'm gonna probably experiment with it in the next few weeks, and you know, hopefully I get more questions around. So we'll see what happens. So thank you all for watching this video. Leave me questions down below if you have any questions about WWE, Raw, NXT this week, TNA, Ring of Honor, New Japan, anything you want to talk about in the world of wrestling. You know, the whole thing with the new Raw and SmackDown announce team. You know, anything regarding the Royal Rumble, because the Royal Rumble's coming up in a couple weeks. Anything you want to know, just plop it down below, and I'll get to it as fast as I can. And I'll give you your channel a shout out if I can. All right, before I leave, I want to give a couple of shout outs myself. Big ups to Jeffrey Rose, the Iceman. He's a little sick, so hopefully he feels better. David Rivera, Fort Minor Project. Shane Roy, the Wrestling Savior. Boston Fan 79, Chris. Heel Steven. My whole entire clique there. You know, Gemini 888. You know, WJ. Everybody else that I'm great friends with. I'm still friends to this day. Nate, NMC. You know, all the other guys that I'm good friends with on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. You know, big ups to you guys. You know, could have done it without you. So that's basically all I gotta say. So thank you all for watching once again, and leave a comment down below and questions as well. And so hit that subscribe button and tell your friends. Share this video on Google+, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, everywhere else on the internet. Get the word out about this channel, my other channels. Follow me on Twitter at Gilmore Inc. Links down below. And that's basically it. So thank you all for watching once again. Have a great weekend, everybody. Be safe. If you're in the Northeast, bundle up, stay warm. And if you're not in the Northeast, and if you're like in somewhere warm, you know, stay warm, stay healthy. You know, that's basically it. So thank you all for watching this video. I'll be back tomorrow with TEC 102. I will be talking about something. I forgot what I was talking about in the video, but whatever it is. I think we was talking about I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, I was gonna be talking about the NFL. So I'm gonna be talking about the divisional playoffs. I'm gonna try. I'll probably do it after both games have ended. So I'll talk about the games and I'll talk about some 49ers stuff. Some other stuff. That kind of almost like a season review, but I'll just talk about the NFL. So I guess I'll call it NFL Talk Playoffs, whatever. I don't know. I'll name it something, but stay tuned for that. So if you like the NFL, listen to that video or watch. You can't listen to it. Watch the video, and that's it. So I've talked enough. I'm babbling as usual. So thank you all for watching this video. Be safe, everybody. I'm Peter Gilmore. I'm signing off. I'm going to take a much-needed sleep. I'm going to go to sleep now because I'm kind of tired and I got stuff to do this weekend, so should be exciting, but we'll see. Alright, peace out, everybody. Rock on, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.